Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as the fight about to take place. Two of the best mid-range phones are about to go head-to-head in an epic comparison battle for the ultimate bragging rights. This is a match between the top two phone companies in the world, Samsung versus Huawei. And coming in at a staggering 6.7 inches, we have the Samsung Galaxy A70. While slightly smaller but not to be underestimated, we have the Huawei Nova 5T, selling at $330 or approximately 1,800 cedis. The Samsung is slightly cheaper than the Huawei Nova 5T, which sells for 88 cedis more in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. But hold on, before we begin, you know we have to do our intro, right?
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Cyber Reviews. If you're new to my channel, I do mobile phone reviews, app reviews, and affordable gadget reviews to help you make an informed decision when making your next purchase. So if you like that kind of content, please click on the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any episode. Now back to the comparison. In the box, the A70 comes with a phone, a warranty manual, and startup guides, as well as a clear plastic case to keep your phone from scratches. You also get a 25 watt fast charging adapter, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, and a pair of earphones with a 3.5mm earphone jack. The Huawei Nova 5T has very similar accessories, only that it differs in terms of the earphones, which are not 3.5mm but a USB-C earphone, because the Huawei Nova 5T, like many smartphones nowadays, doesn't have a 3.5mm earphone jack. The other difference is that the fast charging adapter included in the box is a 22.5 watts fast charging adapter for the Huawei, whereas that of the Samsung is a 25 watts fast charging adapter. But we will see how fast the two charge later in this video. So now let's talk about the real reason why you are here. Me. Yes, you came here to hear my sexy voice, of course. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You are here for the phone, so let's talk about them. First of all, let's consider the designs of both phones. The A70 is made of glass in front and plastic at the back, whilst the Nova 5T is made of glass in front and at the back. I really like the gradient design on the Huawei Nova 5T, as it reflects different colors based on the angle of the light hitting it. It's really beautiful, and the glass build makes it feel even more premium and heavier than the Samsung Galaxy A70. Looking at some of the specs of these two phones, on paper, the Nova 5T performs better than the Samsung Galaxy A70 when it comes to performance and RAM size. The Nova 5T has a high silicon Kirin 980 processor, which you're not going to believe is the same processor found in the Huawei P30 Pro, which was like the very best flagship phone released by Huawei in 2019. The A70, on the other hand, comes with a Snapdragon 675 processor, which is way behind that of the Huawei Nova 5T in terms of benchmark scores. The review unit of the Huawei Nova 5T I'm using comes with 8 gigs of RAM, whilst the A70 comes with 6 gigs of RAM. But you can also get a 6 gig variant of the Huawei Nova 5T. Both phones come with 128 gigs of storage, but the A70 has an edge over the Nova 5T because it has expandable storage of up to 512 gigabytes, whilst the Nova 5T doesn't have an expandable storage option. But 128 gig may be more than enough for most people. So let me know in the comments how much storage you need typically and why. Now let's talk about the batteries on these devices. The Samsung Galaxy A70 has a 4,500 mAh battery, whilst the Nova 5T comes with a 3,750 mAh of battery capacity. So due to the battery size, the Huawei takes a shorter time to charge, and in my test it took approximately 1 hour to charge from 0 to 100%. Whilst the A70 takes about an extra 30 minutes to fully charge because of the extra battery capacity. Now, one thing that the Huawei has that the Samsung doesn't is that the Huawei Nova 5T has an infrared blaster that you can use as a remote control for your TV, air conditioning, and more. Now, let's talk about the displays. These phones have front-facing selfie cameras implemented in different ways. The Nova 5T has a punch hole cutout in the top left-hand corner of the screen, whilst the A70 has a teardrop notch in the middle of the screen. So let me know which type of implementation you prefer in the comments below. Also, the display of the A70 is an OLED display which produces very rich and saturated colors, whilst you'll find more muted colors on the IPS LCD display of the Nova 5T. Now, when you're watching videos, both cameras seem to disappear into the background without becoming obtrusive at all. Both phones have fingerprint unlock implemented differently. The Nova 5T has the fingerprint sensor embedded in the power button and is one of the fastest fingerprint sensors I have ever used. The A70, on the other hand, has an in-display fingerprint sensor which is way slower than the Nova 5T. Initially, I mentioned performance on paper, so after testing the speed of launching apps and doing everyday tasks, I can confirm that the Nova 5T is way faster than the Samsung Galaxy A70. See, as many times as I tried, it kept loading pages and videos faster than the A70. Now, let's talk about the cameras. The Nova 5T has 5 cameras in total, one more than the A70. What the A70 lacks is a macro camera, which enables you to get really close to the subject to take more detailed textured shots. And they all have ultra wide angle cameras and night modes. However, when I tested the night cameras and compared the end results, I noticed that the image produced by the A70 was more noisy and lacked detail and quality. But it's amazing how phone technology has improved so much over the years. See, when I turn off the lights, my professional mirrorless camera that I'm using, the Sony A5100, couldn't see the gorgeous, sexy iPhones on the table. But the Nova 5T and A70 saw them as clear as day. I mean, these things are fantastic. If you watch this video up to this point, I think you are amazing. See, I appreciate you so much. So let me know in the comments below that you watched till the end, and let me know in the comments below which phone you prefer. Is it the A70 or the Nova 5T, and why, and which phone you think wins this ultimate epic comparison battle. Thanks, Bebre.